Hey guys, welcome back. This is Craft Gaming and join me for another Crafters Corner playthrough. Today we're continuing the adventures of Grimjaw, the Hexblade Warlock once again. Now as you may have recalled, when we last left Grimjaw, he sort of had an out-of-body experience. Yes, that's right, he turned into a werewolf. Found himself somewhere in the valley and in the vicinity of Gallows Rock. Mowed down a few of those, you know, Silverhand mobs, people who were basically after him for just being a werewolf. It's a conscious decision that Grimjaw made, and then thereafter, Grimjaw sort of found himself, heading towards Morvenskar to finish up the quest. What quest was that? That was the quest for the Sanguine Rose, right? So, I think it was something along the lines of finding a staff for Sanguine. Anyway, long story short, we now have the rose with us, right? Ooh, that is a cool visual. I need to snapshot this. I wish I knew how to snapshot this one. Anyway, so this is pretty much it, right? Ooh, nice. Okay, so sorry about that. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is we finally have Sanguine's Rose, which gives us the ability to, sort of summon a Dremora at will. Okay, so that's one thing we need to consider. And Sanguine, in all his debauchery and prank-esque mindset, decided to kind of drop us at Windhelm. I think he found it very funny that, he should throw an arc on Windhelm. Anyway, so it's now 8:50 p.m. in the night. I'm hungry, probably going to just chow down, and I also have the ability to level up, which I'm not going to do now immediately, but I think a little bit of apple cabbage stew, cooked venison steak, and maybe a little bit of wine will probably make Sanguine happy. Okay, because lo and behold, one of the tenets of following Sanguine has a follower. I have the ability Be Merry, or the magic effect Be Merry, which allows for health, magicka, and stamina to regenerate 50% faster while a potion, food item, or ingredient is active. Now, this means that drinking alcohol would also count as a potion, and therefore give us the, give us that benefit, right? Beast blood, as well as anything relating to werewolves, still remain. And as a follower of Sanguine, apparently I'm supposed to make mischief, commit misdemeanors, and crimes worthy of a bounty. Not sure how that's going to fit in with my overall narrative. Maybe I may find a use for it, I don't know. Just have to figure that out. Also, I'm supposed to indulge in meat, wine, and ale, and find my own way out of jail, apparently. So, lots of alcohol. Apparently, I'm supposed to commit crimes and do a jailbreak. Maybe he's trying to guide me. I actually have a thought, but I'll have to explore it at some point in time later. It's something, right? So we've got to check it out. Okay, in all honestness, all I want to do right now is just go and... Oh, there's my Dremora. Hi. Oh, on the topic of Dremora, also did some cleanup to Gore's inventory. Now, Gore has the following weapon, okay, because it's classified as a weapon, but essentially it's the wand of the Flame Atronach. Now, if I understand this right, Gore should have the ability to summon a Flame Atronach in battle. So, together with my Daedric, my Daedric summon, which should last for a bit, it should form a formidable front line, allowing me to just provide support. Okay, so... Oh. What did I just walk into? Right then, I think I know what this is. So let's let's start this thing.
Hold it there. Keep your distance.
What happened? Although I think I have a very good idea on what did happen anyway.
Another girl killed. This is Susanna from Candlehearth Hall.
Okay.
Served me a drink just a few nights ago, but I can't say I knew her.
All right. So another. This has happened before. So how was she killed? What do you mean by another? I'm sure this is the first, right?
Susanna's the third.
Ooh.
It's always the same. Young girl killed at night, body torn up.
Wow, she makes it sound like as if it's, just another day is on the job. Young girl, killed at night, body turn up. Yep, and the next day is going to be another girl. Seriously. Why are you so lax? Are the murders being investigated? Sounds like the guards aren't doing their job. Yeah, you've probably... Maybe the murders aren't being investigated. I don't know, but you guys, you're patrolling in the front and inside, so I think you guys are doing your job anyway. But so are the murders being investigated then?
We're stretched thin as it is with the war.
All right,
Nobody has the time to spend on this.
fair
Not
enough.
pleasant, but it's the truth.
All right, could you use some help then?
If you want to help, ask some of these gawkers if they saw anything useful. I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it.
You call them gawkers, I call them potential suspects. Let's start with you. No, let's start with you.
The Eye of
lady.
Talos was a fine ship once. Now it lies wrecked off an island just north of here.
Fair enough. Okay. Helgrid,
This is a shame.
you think? Anyway, did you see what happened here?
No, sorry. But I did notice that her coin purse was still intact, so
Okay.
whoever did this wasn't after gold. I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me.
Gonna keep preparing the body.
Everything's in order.
This is
Alright.
a shame.
Harvest the nightshade. Let's see now. Cut on the arm. Cut on the back. Alright.
This is a shame.
Ooh, this is a laceration right from the hip bone down to the shin. Okay.
Always sad when someone has to die.
Did you see what happened here?
Sorry, I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at him.
You didn't get a good look at him. Okay. That's...
Best offense is a good defense, am I right?
yeah, that's true. Alright, lady.
Another one. Terrible.
Alright, so did you see what happened here?
I heard a scream and came running, but she was already like this when I got
Did you
here.
guys see that? I saw eyeballs and teeth. Oh, scary. Can I do that? Can I do that again? Can I do that again? Come on. Let me do that again. There we go. Eyeballs. Eyeballs. I saw eyeballs. Oh, glitches.
By sure. Is that Asura's star? How did you come to possess such a rare treasure?
I don't know how you keep looking at my inventory. I don't understand. It's not as if I'm having my pocket open showing the entire world that I have Azura's star, but anyway, so I've spoken to the witnesses.
Just like always, nobody saw anything useful.
Nope.
The bastards escaped again.
Yep. So there might be more to this if you let me help. Assuming with the mask on, you wouldn't know that I'm an orc doing an investigation. I think. I'm feeling
Look,
tired.
friend, if you think you can do better than the Legion of Guards, be my guest. You'll need to talk to your life, though. We can't just let anyone go around claiming to be an official business. If he's willing, then we'll talk.
To be honest, you're not that bright either, so yeah, maybe I will if I can earn some coin on the side. All right, but here's the thing. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm tired, and it's like 10:39 p.m. in the night in Skyrim. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna plonk myself. Oh, wrong way. I see bloodstains on the floor though. Lots of bloodstains. So here's what I'm gonna do. I will go to, plonk myself first, go to sleep, and maybe, just maybe, I will probably get involved in this investigation. Because that's probably one of the better things to do, isn't it? Where is this now? Oh, it's the second floor.
Welcome.
Okay.
She was such a helpful young lass.
Yes, of course.
Got a clean mug around here.
Right, so I've sort of RPing this whole not running like a madman in tavern approach. Oh,
An inn.
I...
Where are we sleeping? And more importantly, What are we eating?
We'll figure that out, but this is, yeah, probably mine. I'll have to sort of do something about
Be
it.
on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
Okay, Viola.
Got some fresh baked bread and good cheese if you're after a bite to eat.
Did I rent a room? Maybe I'll just go to the
Enjoy
bed
your
and do
stay.
it directly.
And don't break nothing.
Don't break nothing. Alright. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Dead body on the floor is my
Lord
thing.
Nilsine has been wrecked since her sister was killed.
Okay.
What are you looking at?
Nothing much. Do not mind me. I'm just
Make it quick.
trying to bring this dead
How
body.
long have you run this place?
Sorry.
Just wondering when you'll be ready to give it up. Settle down. Seems like
Alright.
I
Okay.
just feel like if I'm not here, then something could go wrong.
I'll
Nils
open the
is a hard
dragon.
worker, but I wouldn't trust him to run
Alright,
things.
so let's do a bit of a leveling up before I rest. Okay. I'm gonna wait for that little music to die down. Alright, now same rule as always. If you're not running mods, it's going to be 4 into health first, followed by 3 into magicka, 3 into stamina. If you are running mods and running the exact same load order that I am, you would start with a boost to health just from being an orc and selecting the warrior's path. And because of that, my allocation is inversed. It's going to be 3 stamina, 3 magicka, and then I'll dump the rest into health. Okay, so by that logic, it's 210 in stamina, or rather 210 in magicka, 220 in stamina. I should probably pump 1 more point into magicka. Okay, and I know I'm level 16, which means by that logic that I talked about earlier, I'm supposed to pump all points into health, just based on the on the logic I talked about earlier. But the problem was when I leveled up from I think level 10 onwards, my first point I allocated it to health, and that's the problem, right? So I'm gonna make up for it by allocating this 1 point to magicka and then pumping the rest into health from 17 onwards. That should probably bring some semblance of equalization to the stat allocation. Okay, so magicka, and we have this rule where we want to put points into magicka, right? So if we put a point into magicka, we are going to invest a stat point into a arcane skill tree. Destruction currently sits at 52. The next point required is 60. All right, now I can choose to take Rune Master. That would place runes technically 3 times place runes 3 times as far away. Not so sure what this would mean in terms of the layup. All right, so I'll talk about the skill combination later, but it's basically a mixture of a rune, a frost spell against a single target, and one other spell effect on my left hand or right hand, depending on how it's structured. So yeah, not sure about that, but essentially I want to make sure that I want to probably get into a head thoughts disjunction, which is where a destruction cloak would give me a 25% weakness to that element. So if I put on a frost cloak, it would make a target 25% weaker to frost. Now I can combine that with some poisons to achieve even greater weakness to elements, or just a general weakness to magic. So that should be like a flat 10%, and that would make for some awesome frost magic damage, as well as probably some weapon strikes that can be boosted with frost magic. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so this is probably one route that I may take. The other route would be in enchanting. Now I know it's going to be somewhat of a problem, because every slot is probably going to be filled up with some form of pre-enchanted gear. Okay, so everything that this build is going to go for is a Daedric artifact, and the fact that we've started Blood and Ice, it means that I'm probably going to have the Necromancer's Amulet at some point of time, and which is what we're going to go for, because, you know, we sort of landed into it. Because of that, you know, having armor enchant is not going to quite cut it, but weapon enchants, though, if I can make them like 25% stronger, there is only one weapon that I can enchant, and that's the axe. Okay, so maybe taking this might be beneficial, because there is absolutely no further benefit to actually taking soul enchanter. So I may take this. Okay, but that means I have to get a new axe. I have to enchant it, maybe do a double enchantment. I don't know. Okay, so I gotta figure that out. And I did start, you know, I did try to start illusion, but given that you know, I sort of have the ability to now howl and fear enemies, groups of enemies, as a werewolf. I don't know, maybe I can just invest this perk point as you know, I just maintain it as such, and if it levels gradually, then, you know, I will probably invest perk points in any mage, and you know, or Neverworld and Terra thereafter. Maybe. Okay, so nothing's decided yet, but enchanting does seem to be like a surefire winner. There's also the other option of taking alchemy. It's now a level 12, my alchemy, but you know, if I am going to make poisons, then malefactor is a, I think this is like the perk version, or the modded perk version of poisoner. But yeah, if I'm going to you know, depend on potions and poisons, potions is a backup obviously, then you know, taking a point in benefactor and taking a point in alchemy mastery as well as malefactor may actually be an option. So yeah, we quite haven't figured out yet, so I'm just going to keep the skill point as it is. I mean, the whole enchanting vibe, right, of you know, being able to siphon off health, stamina, and magicka if I enchant my axe with an absorb magicka enchant, seems solid. But you know, let's see.
One of these days you'll have to learn.
Perhaps, but not today.
All right, spend bid, and let's see now. Do I need to sleep, right? So 11:23 p.m. I should have just spoken to the lady in the front, but anyway, 11:23. So let's sleep for about like 7 hours, I guess. 8 hours. Okay, we wake up. We go have some breakfast. Go talk to the steward. All right, and we should be able to start solving this case.
Right this way.
No, you don't have to.
Got some fresh baked bread and good cheese if you're after. Those dark elf refugees will take over this city if we aren't careful.
You two? Okay, you know what? Screw you.
Enjoy your...
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I don't really want to. Pardon me. Alright, there we go. Honestly, I don't want to have any dealings with racist Nords. I mean, like, there are good Nords and then there are racist Nords. Windhelm is just full of racist Nords. At least that's what I think. Okay? Walk dignified all the way out. I mean, honestly. Oh, it's the morning, so I can probably shut this off.
Just remember, everything's better bloody.
Fair enough. You don't have to come up so close just to tell me that. Okay, so not gonna walk slowly anymore. I'm supposed to make my way, right, to the steward. So this Palace of Kings then.
Orcish armor, huh? Had me a set of that once. Ugly and strong, like those that forged.
Ugly and strong. See, this is what I'm talking about. Full of races. Like, what is the necessity of calling my armor ugly? Okay, fine. Well, it does look a little ugly, but why make it, you know, why compare it to the race that forged it? This place could use some light. Alright, there we go. We got some light in. Gonna talk to this guy. Your leaf.
I'm telling you, I heard it. Howling. Those werewolf tales are true.
You better believe it. Because you're talking to one. And I'm right here. Turn your eyes here. Talk to me. screw it.
Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
Yeah, okay.
Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn, and I just don't know it yet.
But you're just an idiot, and you know it already. Anyway, I've heard about these murders, so...
These are difficult times indeed, when men stalk their brethren like beasts. My men are stretched thin as it is. If you offer your aid, I gladly accept. The guards will be told to assist you as necessary. I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well.
Awesome. So I'll just go back to that...
Oh, Gus, when you leave for good.
Yeah, right. I'll just go back to that dumb guard, I guess. The one that was outside. You know. Just minding your own business, I suppose. Standing guard.
Gotta keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
Well, I hope it does and destroys the
Respect my
city.
life-serving talents. Don't
Racist
plan to
Nords.
stop now, no matter what the Empire says. There's no glory in war. It's just something they tell soldiers so they'll risk their lives.
Wait, what?
You one of those Skyrim for the Nords types?
Is this another racist encounter? I'm not liking Windhelm at all. You know what? I think all folk should be welcome here, alright? Because I've had it with you Nords.
And you're right, at least as far as I'm concerned.
What?
Don't let Ulfric or some of these other short-sighted Nords bother you. Most of us are happy to welcome newcomers.
That's a surprise. A non-racist Nord. Are you sure you're in the right city? Anyway, why help the Dark Elves?
Help the Dark Elves? Oh, you must have heard me talking to Malfear. The Dark Elves live in a run-down slum called the Grey Quarter. Ulfric's content to keep it that way. I guess they think I can open Ulfric's eyes to their plight and get him to lift a finger on their behalf. I'm trying, but Ulfric is set in his ways. For him, there's two kinds of people in this world. Nords and the folk beneath them.
Okay. So pretty much like the real world then. There's a dialogue option saying that the Dark Elf called you a hero, a war hero. Let's just click on that, right? So, yeah, the Dark Elf called you a war hero. What do you say of that, huh, Mr. Brunwolf Freewinter?
I killed a lot of high elves in the Great War, and I didn't die. I guess that makes me a war hero. The Great War. There was nothing great about it. Thousands died on both sides. And where did it get us? Did we really save the Empire? Or did we just plant the seeds for Ulfric's uprising? And another war.
Philosophical too. Alright, you know what? Glad to have made your acquaintance, but I gotta go talk to that non-free-thinking Nord guard behind you.
Safe journeys, Sword Brother.
Sword Brother. Okay, safe journeys too. Hey.
Been a murder over in Riften. Some old lady who runs an orphanage. Those poor children must be heartbroken.
Oh, trust me, the children are not heartbroken, and she was no old lady. She deserves to die. But I just noticed your name, Hidar the Drunk. No wonder people get killed. It's your fault. You're drunk. How can you keep watch? You stupid guard. Anyway, your leave had granted me permission to aid in the investigation, i.e., I'm taking over.
All right then. I noticed a trail of blood leading away from here.
No shit, Sherlock.
Helgerd's taken the body into the Hall of the Dead to prepare for burial. She's a little crazy, but if she knows anything, it's dead bodies. I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Are you serious? I will smack you upside down. Okay, so talk to Helgerd. Where's Helgerd? Clairvoyance. Okay, get the proper quest. Is the quest there? Okay, cool.
The Imperials think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ignorance.
I'm supposed to... No, wait. No. That's What does it say? What does the quest say? Get assistance from your leaf. Ah, that explains it. Okay. That's why it's going wonky. Trail of blood. Yeah, I noticed this earlier as well. This is the Hall of the Dead. Let's go have that conversation then. Does it still lead me outside? It still leads me outside. Okay. Where is Helgert? Helgert. Helgert, Helgert, Helgert. Steal, steal. Okay, not stealing anything. Although the catacombs are an eerie place. That is for sure. That's the main door. Okay. Oh, there you are. Right, civilized walk.
There are too many Dunmers in the city.
You too? Okay, you know what? Screw you.
There are too many Dunmers in the city.
Yes, yes. Vinori Immarin? You're a Dunmer.
Please, leave me be. I don't want any trouble.
Yeah, you just score. Why? Why would you block a conversation? Cock blocker. Anyway, so found Helgert.
Large diagonal cut from left shoulder.
Okay. Have you noticed anything strange about the body?
Well, she's dead, but I guess that's not unusual.
Must be a
It's not
Nord
for
thing.
somebody in here. I mean, someone who's not me, that is.
Honestly,
Sorry, was only joking with you.
great. A funny pathologist. That's all I need. Okay, so the body.
Oh yes, right, of course. The only unusual thing is the shape of the cuts. They look like they were made with, well, the ancient Nords used these kinds of curved blades when they embalmed their dead.
Curved blades,
I don't know who in Windhelm would even have something like that. Other than me, of course.
You are not helping yourself. You realize this, right? Is it just me, or is every Nord in Windhelm kind of dumb? You know what? Did you have anything to do with this?
I'm too busy tending to the dead to spend my time making more of them. And I wouldn't very well tell you about the cuts if I had made them, now would I?
Okay.
Now, I really got to get back to the body. A lot of work to prepare her for the grave.
Fair point. Fair point. Wow, they did well, they did a job, definitely a good job with how the dead body, the wounds are portrayed, that's for sure. Okay, well, anyway.
Are you an orc? I don't think I've ever seen your kind before.
You
I
haven't?
didn't know your kind ever left the mountains. I am just an acolyte here. You should talk to Sister Helgerd. Helgerd lets the Greyskin and Lizardmen entomb the dead here, but we should just cremate them, so they don't take up space reserved for the Nords.
Alright, can I just kill you? Alright. Is this a trapdoor? Catacombs. Unlock gate expert. Okay, I'm not gonna go unlocking any gates in the catacombs. Maybe the dead, but I don't want to mess with the dead. Like, I know I do necromancy, but even I wouldn't mess with the dead.
Large diagonal cut from left shoulder.
Yes, you said that already. Okay. Where is it? Okay, here it is. Now, apparently I'm supposed to go talk to your leaf. But let's follow the trail of blood first, because, you know, this actually makes sense. Okay, blood. Blood. More blood. Does it go here? No, it doesn't go here. Okay. And more blood. More blood here. Get access to Hirim? Not sure how to pronounce that, but okay, let's see now. Maybe now is the time to go visit what's his face? The
One
dude.
of the perks of fighting in the arena is everyone in the city knows your name.
Yeah.
Some people don't like the fame, but not me.
Yeah, you're a special one, aren't you? Okay, so blood. We need to get all the way back to your leaf. Not really gonna, pull any hairs out.
In the Stormcloak army. I took a sword to the chest.
Okay, till I took a sword to the chest. Oh my goodness, that is so much
Honor
better than arrow to
companion.
the knee.
How can I assist you?
Don't have to assist me, just let me through. All right. Skelgard is a thing. Rob Garel, he's a thing. Ah, okay, I used finally.
Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn, and I just don't know it yet.
How about you stupid? But I said this earlier, didn't I? Anyway, how do I get into Hajirim? Hajirim?
Frigga Shattershield's old place?
Yeah.
It's been abandoned ever since she was killed. I think her mother, Tova, has the key.
Tova, I just saw a lady called Tova coming out of the place. It was very brief, but I remember seeing that lady. Okay,
Travel safely.
I'll go
dangerous out
talk to Tova. I'm not sure where she is now, though.
Everything's in order.
Alright, now I gotta go search for Tova. Maybe she's on the map. Hajirim. Get access to Hajirim. Okay. This is probably where I need to... That's probably her. Isn't it? That's probably her, yeah. There we go. I'm gonna remove the marker just, to make it a bit more realistic. Hey, hi.
I've been a bit out of sorts since our daughter was taken from us.
I understand. This is the exact place, I guess, that, she was probably killed, but I have some questions about your daughter.
I'm sorry. She was very dear to me, and it's rather painful to think about. I'd rather not talk about my daughter, if you'll excuse me.
I understand. I'm sorry, but I'm trying to find out who did this, and I was hoping it'd help. Or I could choose the authoritative route to say, I have authority on this matter and need your cooperation. Or, just go like, do you want to find your daughter's killer or not? Do I want to probably do this? Probably, yeah. This sounds more mercenary-like.
I've had enough troubles recently. What is it that you're after?
Alright. I like the key to investigate a house. Well, I like to investigate a house, but I'll need the key.
Yerim? Well, I'm not sure what you think you'll find there, but you're welcome to have a look.
Okay. That was easy enough. Let's go do that. Let's go and hear him. Alright, so that was the... Oh, it's called hear him. Like hear him. Alright, nice. Hear him? Okay. So, at least it's not called Hajirim or something, of that nature. Why is the music so, I don't know, fun? Let's go upstairs first. Let's check the outer corners, okay? Okay, there's nothing much over here, obviously. It's furniture. There's nothing over here. Okay. Let's see now. Let's just make this a bit better. Okay, so it's just bed and chairs. Let's investigate. The chair is stacked on the bed in an odd fashion. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty odd. Question is why though? What would require two human bodies to be in that position for, unless I think I know the answer for this. Oh boy. Okay, fine. It's weird. Anyway, so of Fury and Holgear. I'll have to check that out later. Probably just, grab stuff. Let's check out the bottom. I mean, the bottom is pretty... it's probably where I'm going to get more clues, right? So, what is this? Pots and pans. Let's investigate that. They haven't been used for ages. Nothing but skeever droppings and cobwebs inside. Okay. Not gonna do that then, I suppose. Anything up there? This is investigate need. From the dust, these look left over from when the previous occupant moved out. Okay. So not touch then. Still gonna take the meat though. Because it's... Oh wait, bloodstains. Bloodstains. Okay. We are now onto something. Investigate chest. From the marks on the floor, it looks like this box was pushed against the wall recently. What are they storing inside? Journal, Butcher, Part 1. Beware the Butcher. 11 copies. Okay. Let's read that, shall we? Butcher Journal, Butcher Part 1. The plans are coming together swimmingly. I found good source of bone, flesh, and blood, but thus far had a good sampling of sinew and marrow have escaped me. No matter, the city is swollen with contemptuous fools, true enough, who will be missed by nobody. Last night was almost able to corner Susanna as she left Candlehearth. Okay. Idiot guard showed up at just the wrong moment, and I had to turn about, just out for a stroll, and so forth. There will be other chances, but the time is drawing near. So, essentially, maybe Susanna was saved by the drunkard at one point in time, I suppose. I think back to my time in Winterhold. Mage involvement. Magic. All the wasted minds up in their towers. They only explore the magic they already know. I am discovering new magic here. Something deeper than the cantrip shenanigans of fire and light. This flesh magic is older than us. Perhaps older than the world itself. I am tugging at the corners of the fabric of the universe. And where it hunches and folds is where I shall create my greatest triumph. One more attempt at the Candlehearth girl. She's proving to be a bit too cautious, but those strong joints of hers should contain the most exquisite tendons. Worth the effort tonight. So that explains the cuts. So probably looking for someone who is a mage or has some history of being a mage and has access to the tools that that she talked about. Okay, fair enough. That the the priest of Arcade talked about. Now, what is this? That was like 11 copies of something, wasn't there? Yeah, this one. Beware the butcher. Beware the butcher. Beware the butcher, the killer who haunts the streets of Windhelm. These calamitous times bring out the worst in people. Don't become the next victim. See Viola Giordano if you spot any suspicious behavior. Okay, so she is like what, a neighborhood watch sort of character? Time to explore the table, I suppose. Take tankard. Not gonna take tankard. Okay. Investigate wardrobe. Investigate wardrobe. Investigate small shelf. Let's investigate this wardrobe. This perfectly good wardrobe was left behind for some reason. Okay. Let's search the wardrobe then. Ooh, clothes. Okay, just grabbing it because why not? Investigate small shelf. This shelf is filled with more of those butcher flyers from around city. One part looks misshapen. Okay, so beware the butcher. Probably the same thing. Read beware the butcher. Read it. Strange amulet. Look for clues. Follow up. Completed. Look for clues. Follow up on the clues from Hiram. Now, strange amulet. What does this look like? Strange amulet. Okay. Necromancer's amulet. Yep. I remember I did this quest once. Like once during vanilla. And I had fun. Can you guys move? Kor, move. Move, man. Brother, investigate wardrobe. This wardrobe seems to be nailed to the wall for some reason. Okay. Open wardrobe.
Just remember, everything's better bloody.
Alright, yes. Everything's better bloody. Yeah, that's how you like your meat. I understand. False back panel. Okay. Okay. This is messed up. This is messed up proper. Alright, so you have skulls, bloody skulls, normal skulls. You have bones, you have, oh my goodness, you have food. Goat cheese! Waste of good food. You know what, I'm going to take it. I don't care if it's in a murder site. It's good food, alright? And iron dagger is probably the weapon, murder weapon. These must be tools. So these are like the ancient knot tools. So whoever the killer was, he used these weapons here to carve out the parts on the victim. So that story falls in sync. Investigate altar. The altar is built by some unknown magic. It looks like someone is using body parts towards a gruesome end. No shit. Read journal, Bushes part 2. Okay, let's do that. 17 tendons and assorted ligaments, 173 fragments of bone and assemblage, approximately 4 buckets full of blood, not preferred, 6 spoons of marrow, no more than 2 from a thigh, which explains the thigh cuts we saw earlier, and 12 yards of flesh before cutting. Starts crying to the edge of the ice mind. Look to the light where the souls dance, revealing the time when a spark will revive, when the rotted unites under the most skillful hands. I'm sorry guys, a bit of a cough. Translation from Eltma text, has interpreted by Aelitz and first transcribed by Eltma. Provenance and authority unknown. Soon? What do you mean by soon? Anyway, I'm taking this. So, well, hang on. As wine. I'm going to take the wine as well. And meat. That's not really good meat. I mean, yes, it's a murder site and all that, but food is food. And I got Sanguine to please. So, there's that. Plus, I think I may be a bit hungry. Anyway. So, guys, here's what we're going to do. We found this really, really horrible site. And, maybe we'll just, I'll see you guys in the next episode. There's going to be a lot of follow-up. I'm not sure what path I'm going to take, but, I probably will have to figure this thing out. So till I meet you guys in the next episode, do take care. Oh, before I forget, if you do like the content that you're seeing, if you do enjoy the content that I'm pumping out, please do feel free to like the video, leave a comment on how I can improve, and feel free to subscribe as well if you like it, if you like the content. Yes, do all those things that make the YouTube algorithm happy, thumbs up, and and all that. If you want to look into Grimjaw's previous exploits, there should be a card to the top right hand corner that has a playlist on all of his previous adventures. Go click on that. You'll be able to see his previous battles and his adventures and all that. Okay, so till I meet you guys the next time, I wish you all well, stay safe, have fun. Goodbye.